A customer replies to a ticket you marked solved, but nobody on your team notices for hours because no alert fired. Reopened tickets are one of the most common sources of SLA breaches and frustrated customers. Setting up a trigger that fires when status changes to open is the fix, and it takes less than 5 minutes to configure correctly. Triggers fire immediately after the qualifying event happens, with no delay. The key distinction you need to understand is the difference between status is open and status changed to open. Is open checks the current state and fires on any update to an already open ticket. Change to open only fires when a ticket transitions into the open status from another state. Understanding the ticket lifecycle makes trigger conditions make sense. Tickets start as new when created, become open when assigned to an agent, move to pending when waiting for customer input, get marked, solved when resolved, and close automatically after a set period. Your trigger can fire at any of these transition points, and each requires the right condition. Navigate to Admin Center, then Objects and Rules, then Business Rules, then Triggers. You'll see all your existing triggers listed in execution order. Don't delete Zendesk's standard triggers unless you know exactly what they do. Many handle basic notifications that keep your help desk functioning. Scroll through and look for any existing status change triggers before creating a new one. Click Add Trigger and give it a descriptive name that explains what it does. Notify assignee when ticket reopened, escalate urgent tickets on customer reply, or tag tickets reopened after 7 days are all clear names. Avoid vague names like new trigger or status trigger. You'll have dozens of these eventually and need to troubleshoot them quickly. Under Meet All conditions, add Ticket, Status Category, Change to Open. If your account has custom statuses enabled, use Status Category. If you're on Team Plan without custom statuses, use Status. This single condition is the foundation. The status category approach catches all open variants, which matters if you've added custom statuses like in progress or active. Stack additional conditions to make the trigger more precise. Add comment is public to fire only on actual customer replies, not internal notes. Add tags contains none of tag name to prevent the trigger from firing twice on the same ticket. Add hours since created greater than 1 to distinguish reopened tickets from brand new ones that start as open. For a reopened ticket notification, add email user assignee with a subject like ticket reopened by customer. You can also add tags like reopened for reporting, bump priority to high automatically, or email a specific escalation group. If you're tracking metrics, add a custom field update to count the number of times a ticket has been reopened. 3 use cases where this trigger shines. First, notify assignees when solved tickets are reopened by customers. Second, escalate tickets containing urgency keywords in new customer replies. Third, track customer-initiated reopens by tagging with customer replied when comment is public and current user is end user. These 3 scenarios cover the majority of reopened ticket workflows. If the trigger isn't firing, check these in order. First, trigger position. Move it near the top of your list. Second, condition logic. Confirm you're using change to and not just is, and verify status category versus status based on your account settings. Third, comment requirements. If you included a comment condition, the update must include an actual comment or it won't satisfy that condition. Third-party tools like N8N or Make can update tickets via API and unintentionally change status, causing your trigger to fire unexpectedly. Add the condition update via is not web service API to exclude API-based updates. This keeps your trigger focused on human-initiated status changes while ignoring automated system updates that shouldn't generate notifications. Rule-based triggers do exactly what you tell them and nothing more. When you need triggers that understand sentiment, detect urgency from context, or actually resolve tickets rather than just notifying about them, eesel AI works alongside Zendesk. It reads the full conversation, understands what's happening, and takes intelligent action without complex condition logic to maintain. A status change to open trigger is one of the most impactful automations you can add to Zendesk. Use status changed. To instead of status is, stack conditions carefully and test thoroughly before going live. Start simple with a reopen ticket notification, then build from there. For AI-powered automation that goes beyond rules, visit eesel.ai.